Now, if we're being completely and totally honest, Omarosa needs to go ahead and put getting fired underneath the experience part of her resume, because since I've known who she was, termination is the only thing that she does efficiently and frequently.
I'm the librarian, and I came to read.
Omarosa, girl, you were getting paid 180 stacks, $180,000 for your cooning, sis. And it didn't even matter at the end of the day. They said, girl, get up on out that motherfucking seat, get up out that chair, bitch. We're handing your shit over to the next coon. And I'm very surprised that Ben Carson is still in this bitch, if we're gonna be completely honest. Now, before we get into it, I want you guys to go over to fortheculturepodcast.com. I don't know how many times I have to say it, just get with the program, girl, get with the program. We're serving you sickening ass content over there. Every episode is full of reading, roasting, jokes, education, your emails and your messages. So just go on over there and get invested. Also, patreon.com/AdrianExpression is where you can get my content, the best content. Okay, first, let's talk about Omarosa real quick. You know, for someone who coons, now usually why people coon, you know, if you don't know what that is when you sacrifice yourself, it's when you sacrifice your identity trying to fit in with, you know, the very same people who don't see you as human. A lot of people do that by throwing their whole motherfucking race under the bus. It's like, it's just getting in where you fit in, or at least where white people convinced you that you fit in for the 30 minutes or hour that they're gonna use your ass, and then they discard your ass and they return your ass to the dust. Okay, so Omarosa, I don't understand how you've been cooning for, I don't know, it's your whole career you spent cooning, your whole fucking career. And it's just like, damn, you have nothing to show for it. I mean, if you're gonna be over here, you know, just, you know, tap dancing, if you're gonna be over here tap dancing, sis, I should be able to tell at least what song you're tap dancing to. Can I at least tell maybe where in the music you're gonna stop and start tap dancing again like it's musical chair? Like, I should be able to tell something about your journey. I should be able to see something in your path going right for your ass. If you're gonna be over here all the time on white supremacist dick, girl, if they have some power, they should be able to help your ass find and use it, right? Girl, no ma'am, that's not white supremacy. I tried to tell you hoes that once they get from you what their budget allows, or whatever, once they get from you their diversity quotient or whatever the fuck, girl, then they're done with your ass on the roast, girl. They're done with you, sis. And now the tea is, it's her anniversary of working there, whatever the fuck. They're trying to convince us that she resigned, girl, and she just signed her shit and just went on about her day. That shit is not happening. That shit is fake as fuck, and I knew it was fake as fuck. And I'm glad that April Ryan went on, you know, she used her sources like Varys, okay, and like Littlefinger, bitch. Her little birds she used. And she said, girl, I know what they're telling you. I know even the Secret Service is out here tweeting some shit. Oh, we did not escort her out. Girl, it was dramatic. And I believe April. I believe her ass. I believe it was dramatic. And the reason why they're claiming that she had to be escorted off is because Donald Trump didn't even have the guts to tell her that shit to her face. Like General Kelly apparently was the one who did the firing, and Omarosa apparently got mad as fuck and wanted to go in the residence to go see fucking President Trump, and apparently that's when she got escorted off. I believe that story, okay? I believe that shit. She's like, bitch, all this cooning I've been doing, I've been over here, you know, to my tap dancing shoes and wore out. You told me you had my motherfucking back, bitch. These hoes, they tried to kill your favorite bitch.
These motherfuckers, I swear, they tried to kill your favorite bitch.
You know what I mean? Like, Omarosa was giving you very much so drunk ass Miley Cyrus on stage. You know what I mean? And so I believe that shit fully, girl. I told you hoes, and I'm gonna tell you again, cooning gets you nowhere, bitch. Okay, cooning gets you nowhere, girl. You fit the quotient. We need a black girl. We need a black man to be in this position for the optics. Once that shit is done, it's over with. Now, let me tell you what. I think a lot of this Omarosa drama had to do with this Alabama loss that Donald Trump and Steve Bannon, all these hoes had very recently, okay? Now, if you haven't known, they have been trying to get Roy Moore's fucking pedophile, racist ass, molesting ass in there as an Alabama senator, and the girls were not fucking having it. Literally, the girls were not having it, okay? Black women say, you know what, bitch, I'm tired of you hoes. You hoes don't know what the fuck you're doing. Leave this shit to me. And they marched, I'm gonna show you this motherfucking graph. They marched their asses in there. And now this is very important because amidst all the voter suppression, because there was a lot of shit going on, extra bullshit forms that you had to file, extra bullshit wait times, they really fucked up the black community when, like this election, girl, not sometime in the 60s, girl, they're doing this shit now. They really tried to discourage the black community from coming out and voting. They tried to spread lies like, girl, Roy Moore is already gonna win, tried to discourage people from coming out. Black women took their asses out there and voted, okay? And a lot of people were over here praising, oh my God, just, you know, all these white people praising black women after decades of ignoring them. Just, oh my God, all of a sudden black women are a demographic that you pay attention to, sis, black people and black women. Okay, girls, that's kind of fishy to me, sis. I'm not standing near an aquarium or anything, so I'm not understanding why I'm smelling this shit, okay? It's smelling a little bit fishy to me. A lot of people are under this impression that black women are out here that just have such strong ass maternal instincts that they go out to the polls to save y'all crusty, dusty, lackluster, no ambition having asses. Just don't give a fuck about what goes on in your government. Just, you know what I mean? Like, they just have this strong ass maternal instinct that makes them want to care about everyone, that makes them care about everyone they come in contact with, and so they go to the polls to save y'all ass. That's not how that shit works. Black women are out here trying to save themselves, and you just so happen to be saved in the process. Let's be real on that. They saw how y'all handled the presidential election. They said, girl, no ma'am, not again. Y'all don't understand that a lot of these policies and shit that are being put in place by these idiotic, bigoted ass, Republican ass fucking legislators, they hit black women the hardest. They hit them first and shit. They hit the LGBT the hardest and the first. So if these people, black women, people who are minorities are out here, you see them saving the goddamn day yet again, girl. Bitch, don't give yourselves a pat on the back for giving them a pat on the back, girl. They're not worried about your privileged asses. They're worried about their goddamn selves and what the fuck that would mean if Roy Moore's ass had a fucking Senate seat. So now what the fuck's going on in the Senate, girl? It's gonna be difficult for you Republicans and Trump to get y'all agendas through, girl. I know that's why y'all were banking on Roy Moore's fucking kitty touching ass. I know that's why y'all were fucking over there gassing Roy Moore's fucking playground visiting ass. I know it. And I'll show the graph one more time. This is why I take it with a grain of salt when I see some white person real extra excited about telling me, yes, girl, I'm with the resistance. Oh my God. I need to be using the same logic that you use against minorities and their communities. As soon as something goes wrong, the whole community is responsible for it. So Susan, Becky, Johnny, and Tommy, I want to know why such a huge majority of you guys were voting for an accused child molester in Alabama. That's what the fuck I want to know. Okay, you're talking about blacks and Muslims need to accept responsibility in their communities. Okay, you need to go here and ask your fellow sister Sarah why the hell she thought it was okay to vote for fucking Roy Moore's indecent exposure shaped head at. You see what I'm saying? Everybody want to be gassing the black woman. Everybody want to be talking about resistance, shit like that. Okay, girls. Okay, white girls. Okay, white boys. You talking all this shit, but I want to see it in statistics. I want to see where y'all fucking vote. I want to see what it is. Everybody likes to hear a cute soundbite, but nobody likes to get their ass out there and goddamn vote. I need to see your vote where your fucking mouth is. All right, sis? So yeah, what I think happened was that Omarosa was supposed to be the nigger voter getter, okay? That's what Omarosa was supposed to be. She was supposed to be the nigger voter getter. You're supposed to, since you're a black ass nigger, you're supposed to go out there and get the other niggers to vote for me too and my agendas. And so when that shit did not happen, and a black woman walked in there and snatched the fuck up out of Donald Trump's fucking wig with this special election in Alabama, when that shit didn't happen, Trump needed someone to take that shit out on. And I think he found the nearest fucking nigger. He found Omarosa's cooning ass. He found her tap dancing with a cane built ass. He found her jazz musical number, tap dancing mixed with ballet performing ass. You know, he found her ass. Like, girl, I don't have my niggers with me in my corner, so I'm gonna have to get you and the rest of these niggers out of here. Move the fuck out of here. And he didn't even have the fucking courage to say it to her goddamn face. He did it. He did it. So, Omarosa, I told you, sis, it gets you nowhere fast, real fast. And that's why them Secret Service agents were speeding, you know what I mean? Electric sliding your ass off the White House lawn and premises, girl. I mean, Omarosa loves to tell people about their lives, and it really is upsetting at this point. And it's sad that she can't tell that she's being used the amount of times that you got the boot, the amount of times that you've been fired. You can't put two and two together, Omarosa, and see that you're only being used for something. Why don't you find out what that shit is and stop being disrespected all the time? You pride yourself on being this no bullshit type of bitch. You don't take no shit. You know what I mean? Boss bitch type of girl. And all of that shit, all of that credibility that you tried to build up for yourself, it just goes out the window every time we see your ass getting yet another boot. And it's just like, you still don't learn your lesson. You still don't learn your lesson running after all these people. You look desperate chasing their ass for a fucking career instead of building that shit up by your goddamn self. I know, girl, you'll be able to put that you worked at the White House on your resume, but bitch, is it worth it? Is it really worth it to go through this media circus and to be looked at as such a fucking dunce? Think about that, girl. But as of right now, girl, what I want you to do, honey, is reach in the back of that closet and pull out that old 1998 blazer, honey, and I want you to get you some work pants too with a sticking ass stiletto, bitch. I want you to take your ass to the job fair, honey. Blow that dust off that resume you thought you wouldn't have to use anymore because of white privilege that you don't have. Dust it off, sis, because you're gonna have to put that shit back in circulation. Have a good goddamn evening.